Good evening, people of the internet. Today, we are reacting to Tales from the Crypt. Again, this is an interesting episode. Psychopaths, narcissists, sociopaths, everybody, just come join the party. It's an interesting tale with a twist and a twist and a twist, with a more twist that gets twisty. So, I hope that you stick around and enjoy the rest of the video.
Alright, kiddies. I'll tell you my secret recipe for these pallid pills. Take 1 part terror, 1 part excitement, and grind them together with panic, horror, and dread. But I should warn you, there are some serious side effects, including but not limited to nightmares, paranoia, and my 2 best friends, Rigor and Mortis.
Rigor and Mortis. Alright, the sacrifice.
I am Newt, bladder of cobra, and whisker of a rat. Oh, hi, kiddies. I was just rustling up a sickening snack for a ghastly guest. Let's see. I need the blood of a sacrificed goat. Whoops. It's got to be a virgin goat. Guess you're off the hook, Nellie. Tonight's story is about a different kind of sacrifice. A sacrifice made for love.
Interesting. Alright, let's see what this sacrifice for love is.
What's your neighbor like?
Why?
Just curious. You punched PH2 and I punched PH1. I figure you must be the neighbor of Mr. Sebastian Fielding.
I suppose you're a salesman.
Yes, ma'am. That's how I make my living. Selling things. I can sell damn near anything to damn near anyone. Excuse me.
So, he really says that, but I just don't believe him. I just don't believe that he is the best salesman in LA. So he's like, yep, that's how I make a living. I sell things. Sell anything to damn near anyone. It's like, I don't know, but like, he's not very confident. There's just something off. That's all I'm going to say. He just doesn't feel like he's like actually a salesman. Oh, we got some hammering in the background. Would you like to interject? No, I guess not.
Though I don't rightly know how a man could be expected to do any business in this whore's dream.
It's very, impressive.
It ain't supposed to impress. It's supposed to awe. Are you awed, Mr. Reed?
No.
Good. You know the only 2 things that ever awed me, Mr. Reed?
Nah.
Money and pussy.
Jesus Christ, one of those kind of men.
You own this penthouse, correct, Mr. Fielding?
That's right. Also, penthouse number 2. I bought them both because I don't like nosy neighbors around. Isn't that right, big guy?
Money and pussy.
What do you think?
So, Mr. Fielding, your real estate replacement value, including contents, comes to approximately $9 million.
Money and pussy.
Yeah, that's that right. Oh, shit, boy. If I'd wanted to buy me some insurance retail, all I gotta do is pick up the phone and do it myself. What the fuck do I need you for?
How much?
I want 30% of your commission.
Why, Mr. Fielding? Because you don't have enough money?
You smart-assing me, boy? Son, I never pay the asking price for anything. Which is why I live here and you live where? Marina del Yuck?
I'll have our doctor make an appointment with you, Mr. Fielding.
What doctor?
Oh, nothing to fret about, sugar. Nothing wrong with me. That's Mr. Jim Reed. He just sold me a mess of insurance with old Jerry Jasper's company. You remember Jerry, don't you?
Oh, I remember that I detest him.
For some reason, your boss just pisses her off royal.
I'm Mrs. Fielding, Mr. Reed.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Fielding.
Thank you.
Mrs. what? Mrs. Viz. Nice to meet you, Mrs. Viz. He's not very confident for a salesman. Good grief. Yeah, I definitely think the point here is to make him not really the best, right? That was a weird quotations like this. I was doing like this. That's fucking weird. Because he's just not confident. Like, he didn't pronounce her name very well, and he's kind of sheepish a little bit. He's not... It doesn't look like a salesman to me, like, at all. But I think that's the point.
I'm not married. And I live on a boat.
Really? What's her name?
The why not?
The Why Not? That's a wonderful name. Don't you think that's wonderful, darling?
Oh, yeah. I thought it was real cute the first time I heard it, 200 or 300 boats ago.
Hello? Anybody home?
Well, Mrs. Fielding. Hello.
Hello.
I expected you to drop around yesterday, or maybe even the day before.
Was I that obvious? Do you ever tell them?
They're nice to me.
Oh, I can be nice. I can be very, very nice.
Cool. I got some shit that you can clean up, please. Like, you really are, like, super nice. I mean, there's some, like, popcorn on the floor that I forgot to clean up. That'd be nice. And then, I don't know, I just kind of want someone to, like, hang out with and watch movies with. Are you good? You down with that? And then, no, that'd be nice, I guess.
The doctor's report on your husband says he's going to live to be 104,
Barring what, an accident? Is that what you're trying to sell me? An accident?
Accidents happen. People even help them to happen.
No. I couldn't possibly bring myself to do something like that.
Are you sure about that?
Darling, Mr. Reed's here.
Gloria and me thought we ought to make a little, celebration out of this and, have a glass or two of champagne out on the balcony.
Get the champagne.
Watch the lights come on.
It's all there.
Oh, I'm sure it is. Just like finding money in the street. Damn, this view is beautiful. It's almost worth the $3 million I paid for this place. It positively glows. Better get on out here, Brother Reed. Missing a hell of a show.
I'll be right there.
Lord, I just never get tired of this view, ever. Right at this time.
He's just standing there, just pontificating the whole time. Just won't shut the fuck up. Someone push him already, goddammit. And you're dead. Yep, that'd kill you.
Now I call the cops and try to sound just a little hysterical.
Doesn't she seem like something like seems like a little off, right? Like he's freaking out, but she's pretty calm, if not just straight up happy. It's a little suspicious, almost like she's a little too good at this. It begs the question. But anyways, interesting plan. But I mean, in all honesty, if we look at life, man, there is an astounding amount of people that have done this type of thing multiple times. Sometimes it's a woman, sometimes it's a male, sometimes there's double team, quadruple team, pentuple team, a pentuple team. It is unfortunate that it does happen in just everyday life, and the only way to avoid it really is just not have a lot of money. Then you never have to worry about it.
So he hadn't lost consciousness.
No. No, he must have known what was happening. I can still hear him screaming all the way down.
Did you know your husband had agreed to take out a $10 million term life insurance policy with you as the sole beneficiary?
He did?
No, Mrs. Fielding, he didn't.
I thought you just said he
No, I
did.
told you he had agreed to take it out. He hadn't yet signed the papers.
Oh.
Oh,
Well, I guess that's too bad, isn't it? He was such a kind and generous man.
Thank you, Mrs. Fielding. We'll see ourselves.
he was such a kind and generous man. Fuck. I think, for sure, that the insurance not being signed was a way to throw the cops off. It's a strange plan, but I think that would probably work, right? If you're married to someone, you've been married to them. Hello? And you've been married to them for a while, right? And then you're going to have a life insurance, realty insurance, whatever thing, right? Right before it's signed, your husband dies. I mean, pretty good alibi, honestly. Amazing alibi. Like, most of the time they signed it, then kill him. But they killed him before the signing. That's a good plan. I'm just straight up being honest. That's a great plan. God damn, that's a great plan. That's a great plan.
They're already calling it death by misadventure. That's their way of saying he fell off the balcony.
If your husband had signed those papers, that would have given him their motive.
Oh, and cops love money motives, especially complicated ones that are easy to pull apart.
But push a guy off a balcony, and who's to say he didn't fall or jump? Now we don't see each other for a while.
Right. For a few weeks, and then you drop over, you see if I need any insurance advice. I do. A romance slowly blossoms.
We're seen having dinner, taking in a movie or two.
6 months from now, we become engaged. A few weeks later, we're married. And they forget all about us.
I love you. I love everything about you.
Here.
I love you. I love everything about you. You know what her response is? Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Mr. Jasper.
James, invite your boss in.
Oh, of course. Please, come in.
I wonder if you'd let her know I'm here, see if there's anything I can do. I'll be on my way. Grief often likes to be alone.
What the fuck are you doing here, Jerry?
Sebastian was one of my oldest friends, Gloria. I thought I'd drop by and see if there's anything I can do.
Oh, there sure is. You can get the hell out of my house and out of my life. Oh, throw him out of here. Just throw him out of here before he...
Before I what, sweetie?
Before you do what you always do. Poison everything.
I just couldn't let her go, James. I was absolutely obsessed with her. I still am. In fact, when she and Sebastian moved in here, I rented a little condo right across the street just to get a glimpse of her now and then.
Across the street?
That's right. Right across the Wilshire. 15th floor. I timed her comings and her goings. Neglected my business. I even bought this long lens camera and spent hours out in the balcony with it just to get her on film. Damn fool thing for a grown man to do, don't you think? Just this evening, I was out on the balcony with my camera and I saw her. So I took a couple of shots. Then Sebastian came out. And he leaned out over his balcony. God, how that man loved his view. I took a couple of shots for old time's sake. Then you came out, James. That's right. You grabbed old Sebastian by the britches, threw him over the balcony just as slick as snot. I got a couple of good pictures of that, too.
No.
I'd like to see them.
I bet you would.
Do something, goddammit!
Shut up.
I left... Hold on, I gotta grab something on the desk and fiddle with it. If you don't know, the only way I can really stay focused on things is I have to constantly fiddle with stuff. My brain is fine. So I left that whole scene in, or effectively the reveal part of the scene, untouched. And the reason why is because I like the way it's revealed. See, the other guy, whatever the fuck his name is, he is acting like a salesman to me. He is acting like a businessman and being very business-y about revealing that he has pictures of the actual murder taking place, which is kind of interesting. And there's an interesting dichotomy between the person who we are supposed to perceive as being the best salesman in LA, and then him, who's just a random business guy and is clearly much better at negotiating, like way better.
Oh, Christ.
Okay, what's your price?
Not money. I have enough. I want to share.
Share what?
Gloria.
Oh my
He's
god.
always been sick.
Okay, what does share mean exactly?
I want her from dusk till dawn. You can have her the rest of the time.
You go fuck yourself.
Rather good exposure, don't you think?
When?
We want to know when.
I think the sharing should begin this evening.
Okay, so after that, it is now a couple months later, and, well, I gotta say, I don't think the plan worked all that well. Yeah, no, it seems like there's some repercussions here.
You got our deal, boy?
Yes, we got our deal.
I want to share.
Share what?
Gloria.
Oh, Gloria. What can I do?
Same thing you've done every day for the past 3 months. Nothing.
Was it worse than usual?
He's thought up a new wrinkle. 2 a.m, we drove to a supermarket, and he made me go in and hire street people.
To do what?
Watch us have sex. Jasper and me. They were so dirty. And they were so filthy dirty.
Can't let this go on.
It's gotta go on. As long as Jasper wants it to. Otherwise, he'll take those pictures to the police. You and I will die in jail.
Kill him. He already killed someone else. What's another body?
Jim? Darling? Oh my God. Jim? 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 Jim, what did you do? Huh? Nembutal? How many? How many did you take, huh?
Plenty. 48. Read this. Set you free.
Ah. Damn, that's a hell of a
I, James
sacrifice.
Reed, hereby confess on my deathbed that with malice aforethought, I murdered Sebastian Fielding by pushing him from his balcony. I further swear that Mrs. Gloria Fielding had nothing to do with her husband's death, and that furthermore,
Why is she burning it?
Thank you, my poor dumb darling.
Did he?
He did indeed.
What did he use?
48 Nembutols.
How tight? Was there a confession note?
Yes, a long and incriminating one. I burned it, of course.
Now nobody will ever know that Sebastian was murdered.
Thanks to your brilliant planning.
And your brilliant acting.
.420 SLE. I have a 300 SLE that got rear-ended.
Hello, Ken. Help me, Gloria!
That was interesting. I like the twist of that one.
Excuse me, kiddies. Be with you in a moment. So this is suicide? Somehow I thought it'd have more punch. Oh well. At least Jim's big finish had a bright side. I hate to see a guy throw his life away without some dame getting a laugh out of it. So remember, if your ladies' evenings are all booked up, do what I do. Drop her.
Interesting one. I like the twist. Setup was pretty good. Ended, pretty decently. A little unexpected, actually. And, by the end, the way that she was like, oh, baby, oh, no. It was like, I was thinking that was her not acting very well. But no, that was just her absolutely not caring at all. Which is interesting. Huh. Cool. So, there you have it. Not really repercussions at all. In fact, she was just going back to her actual husband for those 3 months. And that was just a way for her to not spend it with someone that she didn't actually love. Which, god damn, the planning? Ooh, man. That's some really good planning up in there. Like, they really did a damn good job on that. I like how the parrot is like, help me, whatever the fuck her name was, Dorothy or whatever it was. I think whoever the guy's name was, the business guy, the business guy,
Am I dying? Toast! I smell burning toast!
Oh my god, my toast!
The business guy had an amazing plan. It was like a double cross, which is fantastic. A really good way to hide secrets. And it was done really well with really precise planning. Very good. Very good on his part. I commend you, sir. I mean, you should be in jail, but I commend your creativity. So, that was an interesting episode. And thank you for watching my video all the way to the end. I do appreciate it. And hammer time stopped. I love Tales from the Crypt. This one didn't really punch me very hard, one way or the other. I think my favorite part about this is just the plan in general. The planning is... I think I would have preferred to see them plan and use dramatic irony, where we know that they're a couple, and then we see them plan this out, trap the old rich guy, find someone who's a salesman who's really not the best, but someone who believes that he is, someone who could make a good fall guy, have him fall in love with her, which, I mean, there's a lot of steps to this plan. But he did have to find someone who was effectively a loner, right? But someone who probably wanted someone. So he had to find the right person, and I think he did that. And then he found that person, had him fall in love with his own wife, who already fake fell in love with a rich guy, so that the new salesman could be the big, strong man and kill the rich husband, so that the girl, the wife, could walk away with the money, and the salesman and the wife supposedly thought that they were the couple, but then, comes in, the actual husband has the pictures, and, all that. That's a brilliant plan. Now imagine if we knew that, and we watched the salesman and the rich guy walk into these relationships. I think it would have made the betrayals much spicier, in my opinion. But that is my opinion. So, thank you very much for watching my video all the way to the end. I already fucking said that. I hope you have a lovely day, night, or evening, whatever time it happens to be, wherever you are. I'll see you next time.